Hello everybody, this is Karmas1018, and this is going to be my thoughts on 7 Deadly Sins, Season 2, Episode 17. I know I actually had the reaction up for a while on Facebook, I just haven't had a chance to really record the video for this, but I'm doing it now, and just so you guys know, I've already got the first episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime up on BitChute and the recap video on YouTube, so if you guys are fans of the show, go on ahead and check it out. Anyway, yeah, this episode. A handful of the people in the maze managed to get out. Some new people actually managed to get out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 new people got in. A little kid, a swordsman, a strange buff guy, a crying priest guy. And I don't remember and the armored guy with, you can't tell who he looks like. But if there are any others, let me know. Oh, and, a mage guy. Yeah. That was 6. Plus, the gang, of course. And when they all got out, what was the demon's name? Gloxemia, if I remember correctly? Used his abilities to kill everybody else in the maze because they had enough people. And well, we actually find out that underneath those weird vine tentacle thingies, it's actually the first fairy king, Gloxemia. And apparently he joined up with the demon race. And the other guy with him is Droll, the god that the giants would pray to. At least that's what I remember from, which episode? 16? I think? It was either 16 or 17. Or 16 or 15. I think it was 16. Anyway, yeah, they figured that out. And they separate everybody into two. And King and Deanne end up being a team. Meliodas and Bon, no surprise there, become a team. Yeah. There's a few other different teams. The Mage and Guild Thunder become a team. Hinty hint hint as to what happens in the future episode. They might have been luck of the draw on that, but it's significant for future episode. Poor Escanor. Oh, before they separated everybody, Gother popped up, landed right on Escanor. And while Escanor is talking, Gloxemia is a jerk and just about kills him with one of her vines. His vines. For some strange reason with the long hair, it makes me think of a guy. But then I realized that he doesn't have a shirt on, so it is a guy. Because if it was a girl, it wouldn't have been Fairy King, it would have been Fairy Queen. Anyway, and then he uses another of his sacred abilities based on the sacred tree. Moonlight Rose or something like that. Some kind of it's a healing thing. Where essentially it heals Escanor's wound. And sadly, Escanor gets dragged into the fray to be on a team with Hawk. And Gother and Jericho end up being on a team as well. They had to end up bringing in a couple of substitutes that they both created. One's a rock creature and another is like a viney type creature. And there's a couple of those flying demon things that end up being a team. And then one of the flying demon things ends up being on the team with the armored guy. Let's see. And when Meliodas is trying to figure out, wait, there's a certain amount of people. And then they realize that, oh, and there was a few assassins from some far-off tribe that Leonis used to be an ally with. And sadly, Elizabeth and Elaine ended up being a team. Thing is, Elaine's the only one who could actually fight. Elizabeth can only heal. At least for the moment. Hintity hint for a future episode. But that's only a one-time thing that we see so far. Just as a warning. Yeah, Elaine and Elizabeth end up talking and start to become friends. While this is going on, they have to fight two of the assassin team. That's two team. The team of two assassins is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, because there were three assassins that showed up and got through the maze. One of them was on another team, and the other two were on one team. Anyway, they face up against the assassins, and they try and take out Elizabeth with a snake venom. And nope, did not work, and one of the assassins ended up getting hurt, and Elizabeth uses her druid powers to heal the injury. And explains the reason she did it is because their groups used to be allied to each other. And she wants to, fix that bond so that they're allies again. And I don't know if the assassins ended up getting killed or just literally dropped out of the tournament by Droll, I think. And if somebody could clarify that for me, that'd be great if they got killed or not, because I really hope they didn't get killed, because that would suck. Anyway, let's see. I think Bond and Meliodas go next. And the funny thing is, this whole fight, they're talking and arguing about, who is better, Elizabeth or Elaine, when it comes to, And the whole time that they're talking and arguing, those demon things are trying to fight, the two flying demons, are trying to take them out, and the funny thing is that they're the ones getting their butt kicked, not the other way around. And it's freaking hilarious, because by the time they're done arguing, they're like, why is Bird Guy dead? That's what Bond actually says. He looks down and goes, why is Bird Guy dead? They end up killing him without even realizing they're fighting. I think that's hilarious. And King and Deanne end up fighting the substitutes. The ones I mentioned before. And yeah, it does not go well, because I think that King's disaster that got, full countered back at him is starting to take effect. And I think any injury he ends up taking during this fight, it gets multiplied, because he ends up, I think, coughing up blood or spitting up blood or something. And yeah, they're having a hard time fighting against their opponents, and King ends up taking some hits for Deanne, and Deanne, is wondering why the heck is this guy doing this for me, because I don't know him. And King essentially tells her, well, I think he ends up saying, you're something like, you're precious to me or something, or I care about you or something like that. I don't remember the details, but he ends up releasing the true power, true form, whatever, of his sacred treasure. And the pillow that usually becomes like a little teddy bear thing to fight ends up becoming a much sturdier, gigantic bear. And his spear ends up becoming gold like it did in a previous episode. And yeah, they still have a hard time of it, but he's still, putting everything he can. And while when he ended up getting hurt, Deanne helped him out by stuffing her into her cleavage, and King is blushing the entire time. And I actually mentioned that this is probably one of King's fantasies, because he likes Deanne. Anyway, if I ended up forgetting anything, that would be great. But that's the main stuff that happened in this episode. I'm sorry I didn't get this up sooner, but I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you all next time.